Alrighty, everyone. Today is going to be a fun one. So I just wanted to say, raise your hand if you're tired, you can't lose weight, you're cold all the time, you're constipated, and your hair's falling out. But yet your doctor says your thyroid is fine. What if it's not just your thyroid? What if your gut is quietly sabotaging your metabolism from the inside out? So today we're going to touch on that. I am April, a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, and I help women like y'all connect the dots between your gut, your hormones, and why you still don't feel like yourself, even when you're doing all the things. So today I'm going to show you exactly how your gut and thyroid are connected and why this is often missed in conventional care and what you can do to start fixing it. Now, first, let's talk thyroid one-on-one. Now, I love anybody that watches my videos know I love using analogies. I like making it easy to understand for normal layman people. So, your thyroid is like the gas pedal for your body. It controls how fast or slow everything runs. So, from your metabolism to your mood to how warm your hands are, when it's not working well, you may be dragging, foggy, gaining weight, losing hair, or freezing while you're looking over and everyone else is sweating. So, the thyroid makes mostly a hormone called T4, and which is kind of like an ingredient, but your body has to convert that T4 into T3, the active hormone that actually revs your engine. Think of it like T4 is the cake batter and T3 is the baked cake. So if your oven's broken, aka your gut or your liver is out of balance, then you've got a bowl of batter and no dessert because you can't use the oven to bake it. Now, why is the gut the unsung hero of thyroid health? So, a big piece of it is when leaky gut or gut permeability is present. Now, what is leaky gut? Your gut lining is supposed to be like a coffee filter. It lets nutrients through, but it keeps the gunk out. So when that lining becomes inflamed or damaged, which can happen from stress, toxins, food sensitivities, infections, medications like NSAIDs or antibiotics, then it becomes leaky. Now, that means that undigested food particles, bacteria, and toxins can slip in your bloodstream. And this triggers an immune response, inflammation, and just overall chaos. Now, let's talk about the gut thyroid link. Now, here are some factors that could be at play. The first one is nutrient malabsorption. Our thyroid is very needy. It's very, very needy. It needs selenium, zinc, iodine, iron, B12, vitamin D, and tyrosine. You name it. But with leaky gut and poor digestion, you may not be absorbing these nutrients well. So it's like having a fully stocked fridge, but your oven won't turn on. Those meals are not going to get made. So you could be eating the perfect diet and still be deficient because it's not just what you eat, it's what our body can absorb. Now, the second problem may be conversion issues. So here's the kicker. About 20% of your T4 is converted to active T3 in the gut, which is mostly by healthy bacteria. So, in turn, if your gut is inflamed, imbalanced, or full of bad bugs, like hello SIBO for one, you might not be making enough of the active thyroid hormone, even if your lab results say your T4 looks great. The third reason would be autoimmune trigger. Up to 90% of thyroid cases in women are autoimmune, which is called Hashimoto's. And what drives autoimmune activity? You guessed it, a leaky, inflamed gut. Now, around 70% of your immune system lives in your gut. And when that lining breaks down, your immune cells can get confused and start attacking your own tissue, like the thyroid. So it's like your immune system is a confused bodyguard. It starts punching the thyroid, thinking it's the enemy. Basically, it just starts attacking itself. Now, what are some signs that your gut is sabotaging your thyroid? So, if you're constipated or bloating, especially after eating, you have brain fog or mood swings, you have low energy even despite decent sleep, you have thinning hair or cold hands and feet, you take thyroid medicine, but yeah, still feel terrible. So then your gut could be the missing piece. It's not just about the thyroid gland, it's about the entire environment around it. Now, what can you do? So the first thing, always test, don't guess. If you're still chasing symptoms, you may need to dig deeper. I often use gut testing like the GI map to find out if there's bacterial overgrowth, parasites, candida, low enzyme output, or leaky gut markers. Now, we also want to look at a full thyroid panel, not just TSH. Drives me crazy when people just only look at TSH. You you want to look at TSH and also the free T3, reverse T3, as well as the antibodies as well. Those are all important markers. The second thing that you can do is support digestion. Good digestion equals a good thyroid. Simple as that. Just simple as that. Start with small basics. Chew your food really well. Our stomach doesn't have teeth. Like need to chew our food properly for optimal digestion. Avoid chugging water during meals. Chugging water during meals can dilute stomach acid, which in turn makes it harder for our stomach to break down food and turn it into chyme, and which is optimal for digestion. Use bitters or enzymes, digestive enzymes, if needed. Keep stress low while eating. Digestion, we are going to be in an optimal state for digestion being in a parasympathetic state versus a sympathetic state. So parasympathetic state, I always call it the rest and digest state. So we want to be in a parasympathetic state versus a sympathetic state. Focus on nutrient density. Give your thyroid what it's asking for. There's a couple things, easy things that you can do. Brazilian nuts for selenium. 2 to 3 per day is plenty. It's all you need. Two to three little tiny Brazilian nuts. Grass-fed beef or shellfish for zinc and iron. Wild caught fish for omega-3s. Hello, sockeye salmon. It's a good one and it's tasty. Cooked greens, bone broth, and organ meats or desiccated organ supplements if you're not into liver. I will say a little fun hack of if you're trying to get into organ meats, but you just can't stomach the taste, you can blend it and mix it in with other dishes. So you can blend it, say, for example, liver, and you can mix it in and make some homemade meatballs. And chances are you will never even taste them. The next thing that you can do is calm inflammation. This part is so, so important. It's crucial. Inflammation is like background noise. It disrupts everything. So you want to try reducing sugar and ultra processed foods, cutting back on alcohol, getting a solid 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a night, managing stress with walks, journaling, yoga, just breathing, deep breathing, self-care, you name it, whatever your version of self-care, your version of reducing stress. So if your thyroid is struggling, don't just look at the gland, look at the system around it. Your gut might actually be the missing puzzle piece for you. And remember, you're not broken, your body is smart. Symptoms are actually messages coming from your body. You just need someone to translate them. So if you're stuck in thyroid limbo or wondering if your gut could be the culprit, drop an emoji in the comments. I'll reach out or shoot me a message if you're ready to explore this in a deeper, personalized way.